All right, let's talk a little sports. Let's talk of Ja Morant. So allegedly, there's a video of Ja Morant showing off a gun. Uh, I think it posted this morning or yesterday morning. Now this is like the third situation. The first one was his crew were allegedly driving around pointing lasers at someone else, and the other person reported it and said they thought it was a gun on the other side of the laser. Who knows? Um, but that was one thing. The second story came out this a couple of weeks ago that he allegedly beat up a 17-year-old, um, beat him up, either showed off a gun or said I had a gun, and somehow that was the story. And now we have this. Um, it's really simple, but it's so layered. I don't understand. I don't know how we got to where when you become successful or when you make it out of a situation as a black man, you have to then be a gangster. You have to represent for your hood. You have to, put on a hard exterior. And I don't understand that. It's been going on for, years now. Obviously, it's not a new thing. But a lot of young black men and older black men um, feel like, well, I have to be hard, I have to be gangster, even if you're from a two-parent home, even if you had um, great upbringings, even if you made it out of inner city, even if you from the suburbs, you have to be gangster and hard to get the accolades in our community that people desire, right? And it's unfortunate. We teach our young men dangerous lifestyles. That if you don't have videos of you waving guns, if you don't have a whole bunch of drugs and liquor around you, then you're not a man. You don't have success. You won't get the accolades that we all dream of to have, the big house, or the fancy car, or, jewelry, things that some people desire, but a lot of young brothers desire. The finest of women, the finest of foods, the finest of luxury, and it's dangerous because you don't make it out that lifestyle. um Very few men make it to the other side of where you're protected, you're in the suburbs, or you're in a nice neighborhood, or you don't have the cops down your throat. You don't live to see that story a lot. Most of those end tragically, and I don't know if John Morant has the right people around him. I would say no. But when you are worth a lot of money, and you don't have to be worth a lot of money, but when you insulate yourself around yes people, you don't have anyone to check you. The first person that checks you is the first person that leaves. They don't get invited to the next party, the next event. They don't get their bills paid. They don't get the free food, the free liquor. And right now, society is built on social media. So if I'm at a party, I have access to someone, right? If I'm at a dinner table, I have access to someone. I'm going to an event. Oh, I'm at this event. I'm at this concert. That means I'm part of the in crowd. Instead of saying, yeah, that's my friend, but that person is wrong, and I don't care about, the likes and the pictures and the videos. That person is living a destructive lifestyle, and I'm not going to be around that. Um, this story is not going to end well. Um, any prosecutor could care less about Ja Morant, but they care more if the man making $200 million can dunk out the freaking moon. Uh, got hair longer than anybody I know in the NBA that can sustain it because all that hair is a lot. Um, and he's super talented, but it take one prosecutor to you to piss off. These prosecutors make $50,000, bro, and you out here hanging out with alleged gangsters, thugs, dudes that don't want nothing to do with you besides your lifestyle. And you out here in videos with guns and liquors and a whole bunch of other stuff. That's just problematic, bro. But we have to figure out how we got here. We obviously know how we got here, but we have to figure out how we're going to change. I remember when I was growing up, we always seen was positive images of black people on TV. Whether it's Living Single, we can talk about all the shows, the Cosby's, Family Matters. We seen black men as handymen, black men as stockbrokers, black men as lawyers, teachers, counselors. But now every single show on TV is about brothers selling drugs in and out of prison. A whole bunch of kids out the freaking world beating on their women, beating on their freaking kids. Um, and that trickles down to social media. So we tell these young brothers that to get access to certain lifestyles, you have to be a rapper. You have to have a lot of felonies, misdemeanors, get arrested, in and out of jail, give your time away. Have a whole bunch of kids all over the place, and it's just a dangerous recipe. And we tell our women that that's what y'all should like. Gone is the brother that's the handyman, the postman. Gone is the brother making 50, 60, $70,000, $80,000. We have told these young brothers that gangster is dangerous, and you have to be gangster to just to have a lifestyle. It's I don't understand it, but trust me, it was designed this way. All those positive shows that's on TV trickle down to brothers in and like literally getting educated, and women going to become lawyers and doctors and hairstylists and remember entrepreneurs, and they don't want that. So we play a role in our demise. And I'm not saying don't take these jobs and stuff like that, but when you know you're going to take a job to be a gangster, to be a thug, and we got 10, 20 shows on TV of black people selling drugs. After what drugs did to our community, how can you dare put a show on TV, another show on TV, without showing the other side of the drug lifestyle? How everyone dies, everyone goes in and out of prison. No one survives that shit. No one survives it. But we teach our kids this, and we teach our men this, and we teach our women that's what they should like. And we wonder how we get here. I'm saying, so the Ja Morant situation will not end well, because the cats he around will roll on him quickly. That man worked $200 million. The guys he around worked 50, 100 tops. You think they go? The prosecutor come, hey, we're investigating your friend John Morant. It'll be if you want to testify against him. We can get you a sweet deal, but also, get your daughter some money, get your son some, and they go telling him today, tomorrow, any day. So it's unfortunate, but it's not going to end well. But we have to fix the bigger issue of that. Our young men don't have to do this. Our brothers don't have to do this. We have to sell them that it's okay to make 60, 70, $80,000, $100,000, and that don't make you corny. That don't make you square. Gangsters taking care of your bills, taking care of your health, taking care of your family, being respectful. Like that's gangster. Like the thug gangster stuff don't even connect. Back in the day, the gangsters were taking care of the community. The whole point of gangs started in our community to protect our own, to protect our women, our children, feed our children before school, and educate us. And then it turned into something else. The original gangsters, the people who were actually building communities, that were called gangs, were there as positive images for black brothers and black sisters, and were building communities for our families. It had nothing to do with guns, nothing to do with drugs, liquor, nothing to do with getting the finest girl, nothing to do with any of that. But it turned into something that's just dangerous, man. And if we don't figure it out, it's gonna get worse. I mean, I don't understand. Ja Morant has literally hundreds of millions of dollars at his feet, and all he gotta do is pick it up. And he is choosing to destroy his life. I know he's 23, but it don't matter. It don't matter. Because no one else, less than 1% of people, forget black men, white men, women, don't, less than 1% of people get the chance that he's choosing to screw up. And no one can stop him but him. His daddy can't stop him. His agent can't stop him. Uh, Adam Silver can't stop him. His coach can't stop him. His teammates can't stop him. He has to say, I don't want to destroy my life. Because go take one prosecutor to be like, oh, you got a gun? A gun charge? A gun charge would derail that man's career. He sit 3 years. They locked Plaxico Burress up for shooting himself. Now, I don't know the gun laws in whatever state he was in with this video. But I do know it don't take much for one prosecutor to get pissed and say, I make $50,000. This man make $200 million, and he don't know what he doing. And I'm going to derail his career. I'm trying to get elected. So we'll see. But Ja Morant and we all as black men have to figure this shit out. Turn this stuff, these gangster freaking movies off. These gangster. I don't even watch them gangster shows, but I understand how we got here. But like, if we're not gonna actually address the problem and start participating in our own demise, then we have no shot. No shot. We have to stop participating in our own demise. It's ridiculous. It really is. Peace.